Let's discuss different models of architecture in CLM ERP IT implementation. 1. The first architecture model is the client-server architecture, which involves a server that manages the central database, and a client application that runs on individual devices. This architecture provides a centralized database that allows for easy data management and maintenance, and it also allows for easy scalability as additional clients can be added to the system without affecting the server performance. However, it requires a reliable network connection to the server for the clients to access the data, which can be challenging in areas with poor network connectivity. It also requires a high-performance server to handle multiple clients and large volumes of data. 2. The second architecture model is the three-tier architecture, which involves separating the application into 3 tiers: presentation, application, and database. The presentation tier is responsible for the user interface, the application tier handles the business logic, and the database tier manages the data storage and retrieval. This architecture provides flexibility in terms of scalability and performance, and it also allows for easy maintenance and updates as each tier can be updated independently without affecting the other tiers. However, it requires a high level of expertise to implement and maintain the architecture effectively, and it can also be challenging to manage data consistency across multiple tiers. 3. The third architecture model is the service-oriented architecture, which involves breaking down the application into multiple services that can be accessed independently. Each service performs a specific function, and these services communicate with each other to perform complex tasks. This architecture provides flexibility in terms of scalability and performance, and it also allows for easy maintenance and updates as each service can be updated independently without affecting other services. However, it requires a high level of expertise to implement and maintain the architecture effectively, and it can also be challenging to manage data consistency across multiple services. 4. The fourth architecture model is the event-driven architecture, which involves creating an infrastructure that responds to events generated by the application. The events trigger a series of actions that update the application's state and perform necessary operations. This architecture provides flexibility in terms of scalability and performance, and it also allows for easy maintenance and updates as the event-driven infrastructure can be updated independently. However, it requires a high level of expertise to implement and maintain the architecture effectively, and it can also be challenging to manage data consistency across multiple events. Cost-benefit analysis, time to market, and adoption are important factors to consider when selecting an architecture model for the CLM ERP IT implementation. The client-server architecture has a low cost of implementation and is easy to adopt, but it may have longer time to market due to the need for a high-performance server and reliable network connection. The three-tier architecture has a moderate cost of implementation and is also easy to adopt, but it may have longer development time due to the need for expertise in implementing and maintaining the architecture. SWOT has a high cost of implementation and requires a high level of expertise, but it provides flexibility in terms of scalability and performance. EDA has a high cost of implementation and requires a high level of expertise, but it provides flexibility in terms of scalability and performance. Ultimately, the selection of an architecture model should be based on the specific needs and requirements of the organization. We really thank you for your time spent on this session. Feel free to meet our partners by sending an inquiry email to contact us at t24global.com. Most of our partners have 15 to 20 years industry experience. So, please get in touch for any quick, managed business process and IT consulting needs